I love raid trains. Love, love, love raid trains because I get to go pick stuff out of the barn. I don't buy it, I don't source. I am Jan from Antiques from Karen. Karen was my mom. My mom curated all of this stuff, mostly in the mostly in the 90s, I would say. She was an antique dealer for like 40 some years or whatever, and I have all of her stuff. She passed away in 2018, and I'm an only child, so I ended up with everything. But today I am doing a raid train hosted by Yellow Fox, and it's called the Full House Raid Train. And we were told to pick a room. So I hadn't done anything with books for a while, so I picked the library. But when it comes to my mom, anything goes for the library. Stuff was in every single room. And here comes the raid. Thanks for riding that train today, guys. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I have stuff loaded up. I know that we have to stay within the category of what we're doing, but I don't know if you can see my other stuff. Hey Tamra, thanks for hosting this train. I appreciate it. I am going to do some books. And the books that I'm doing, they can be interpreted as the actual book, like the content, the author, the title, or in this community, amazing risers, depending on what color you want. So I do have a listing. If you just want to pick books by color, we could do that. If you want to know what the books are, we're just going to start running some of those. So let me set this here for, let's see, we'll do 15 seconds. So this one is Brewster's Millions, George Barr McClutchian. Bet you didn't know that this was a book before it was a movie. The books are very vintage and they are in vintage condition. I should probably show it for a little longer first. A lot of them have handwriting in them, but for the most part, this is a beautiful red, and it's got gold embossing on the side. So it would be great for a riser. Let me grab my ruler. I think this pile that I've got here are all pretty much the same. 7.5 by 5.5 with a 1.5 inch spine. So I will run this one again. I have way more than books. So if you haven't been here before, if you've never been to my little room here, I have everything. I have a 20 by 60 barn full of vintage, a lot of lamps, books, linens, kitchen, ephemera, jewelry, art, cameras, all kinds of stuff. So if you're looking for anything in particular, please check back on my other shows. Thanks for looking at that one. Here's another red one. This one is an antique. This is Mace's School History of the United States. It's got gold on the binding. This is more of like a rust red. And it's got I'm trying to put the light in here so you can see when stuff is embossed. People definitely wrote in it. There are a lot of illustrations in this book, and it's about the same size. And there's some colored illustrations, but basically this was an ancient school book. And the year, where's the year? The year on this rusty red book is 1904. 1904 book or a riser. Hi, Sabrina. Thanks for coming, honey. This train was huge earlier, and then all of a sudden, I think somebody famous went live on the internet somewhere and they jumped the train. Don't know what happened. This one, also very, very antique. Also, I see it as a riser in this beautiful green. Fun fact, the old green books, don't lick them. They're toxic. Hornbrook's Grammar School Arithmetic. I don't know. I don't know. They didn't get the memo. This one is all kinds of written in. I have no idea how many kids had this book, but this is like not Common Core math. Okay? This is like the old stuff. And when I say old, I don't know how old. It's really really old. But I love the cover. I love the way the book is worn, especially in the vintage decor category. This would be a great riser. And again, well, thank you, Tamra. I appreciate that. And again, and this one's all, it looks like the pages are deckled, but they're not. It's just that old. And again, these books, if you want to do a color riser, I can set you up. I got a starting price on 3 books at $12. This one, A.J. Cronin, The Green Years. This one's got some discoloration on the spine, some gold embossing, significant foxing on the pages inside the book. The Green Years, A.J. Cronin. This one's 1945. It's the fabric covered. Very, very few of my books still have the covers. So that's why I see them all as like risers. Awesome looking risers. But I do have other stuff listed that I thought that would be fitting. Hi, Megs. I appreciate you coming. Somebody keep me company. This one is a dark red embossed. I think this is a first edition, but I'm not really good at that kind of stuff. I love the colors on this. And you open it up, and this one has plates, beautiful plates. I mean, even if you like took these books apart, I know you're not supposed to, but that's a lot of the reason that my mom got these old books, to go after the illustrations and frame them. Well, this one only has one illustration, so. Well, I appreciate you being here very much. This one is running. And this one is 7.5, just like the others. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful books. There's a lot of beautiful books here. This one is green. Kathleen Morris. Mother is the name of this book. And this one has one of those plates in it with a little tissue paper on it. Beautiful illustrations by the author of Poor Dear Margaret Kirby. Grosset and Dunlap is the publisher. F.C. Yan is the illustrations. Ever notice how hard it is to turn the pin? 1911. This one is also an antique. Hi, Babers. Also an antique. And this one is a very, very cool green. And again, if you want to make a colored riser out of some of these books, let me know. Some of them are really, really awesome. This one is a blue textured, no dust for you. Blue textured with silver on the edges. This one actually has a very old book plate in it. A lot of people like to collect book plates. This looks like it might have come off of the cover. So the inside cover of the book, and then somebody pasted a cutout. This one was also a library book. So it's got a library sleeve in it. And then somebody wrote in cursive, you youngins that can't read cursive, I will read it to you. It says, "This is interesting, but the reporter has failed to wake his readers because the reality of these men, they seem mere puppets and not fellow beings." Guess what? It's a political book. Military, nonfiction. I know. And when you pick up these old books, definitely fan through them. So you never know when somebody has stuck something really, really cool inside the book. So we have blue. This one's another red. 100 Tricks You Can Do. Blue Ribbon Books. Howard Thurston. This is a deep burgundy red. It says 2 volumes in one. And 1940. So this one is not a first edition. It's a reprint. Another beautiful standard size book. And that one is running. And I found some very interesting things. Now, when I go through this barn, I end up squirreling because as I'm picking through things, I find the most interesting stuff. So while I show you this next one is epic. Now, the binding has fallen off. It is a rich, rich red. Bakelite Jewelry Books. No, but that would be a book I would read for sure. So this one, here is the spine from it. This one is not a random pull, so let me bring up this one. This one is Tennyson's Poems, and it is gorgeous. I'm going to give you the spine with it. The back is all embossed. Beautiful embossing. Illustrated. This is just a really old, amazing book. And the illustrations that are in it are wow. They're really wow. So this old one is running. Tennyson's Poems. Even if you just did something with the cover, if you made like your own book, there's so many things you can do with these old books. And all of the gold on the edges. All right, so here's the story that I learned while I was looking to fill my shop. We're going to take a little story break. This is from the Hickston Hog. Never heard of this? The Adult Redneck Daily. Tuesday, April 1st, 1997. Arkansas farm wife gives birth to alien cow baby. I don't know if you guys knew that this happened, but I'm going to read it to you. He looks just like the real mama, says the mother. By E. Prince. This is like coming to you straight from the Adult Redneck Daily. Fact or fiction, a rural sheriff's wife claims that her infant son is actually the result of alien experiments conducted upon herself and her family's livestock. Them aliens napped our best cow right before I dropped this here youngin', claims Bertha Sue Hobbs of the small southern town of Hickston. I had dreams about it at the time, like they was checking out my brain. I shit you not, it is written like this. My brain. This is I never knew this happened. This is a famous historical story. I reckon they was looking for parts or something, which explains why they left me and Lester alone. I mean, that Susie was a damn smart cow. As for Baby Earl here, well, maybe they sort of beamed cow genetic stuff into me from outer space or something. Continued on page 12. But we're going to sell some things first. Aren't you dying to know what happened? Another poetry book. Isn't that a great segue? Such an amazing segue. This one has 2 covers. Spooky, right? Has 2 covers. You have one that protected the other one, so the cover is completely and utterly pristine. The book, however, is beautiful. Look at gold, red, almost looks like new until you open it. And there's all kinds of foxing on the inside because somebody cut out, I know, wasn't expecting red. Somebody cut out portraits about this author. This author is James Metcalf. I figure if we don't have a whole lot of people on this train, why not have fun for 45 minutes? So you got me for another 31 minutes. This is running. And his picture is on the back. Look at those teeth. Those are amazing teeth. I mean, I'll find any angle to sell stuff because this stuff's got to go. All right. Well, shit. I'm running. You guys didn't even tell me that I'm running the wrong thing. You need a butter yellow book? I can find you a butter yellow book. So this one's running now under the right heading with the guy with the teeth, with the 2 covers. Whoops. And the papers with the thing. You guys want to know what happened to that Baby Earl, don't you? What happened to that Baby Earl? Well, let me tell you. Page 12. Cow Baby continued. I don't know. That's just the kind of weird shit aliens like to do to nice, normal folks like us, you know? Lots of weird shit been going on these here parts lately. Like that Billy Ray Jeter thing. Hi, Tina. I'm finding a way to deal with my 45 minutes. I could tell you all about it. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Lester for near on 2 days now. When questioned about the disappearances, the Hobbs' nearest neighbors confirmed that life round these parts has been stranger than usual. Livestock has been reported either missing or wandering around dazed, with their heads completely shaved. And the town drunk has been spotted in several places at once by fairly reliable witnesses. It's even possible there have been human disappearances as well, though this cannot yet be confirmed, as Hickston residents live scattered far back into the hills and a reliable census has never been achieved. The McCoy children from up Greenridge Way haven't attended classes for 2 weeks, says local school teacher Annabelle Franks. But that's normal around this time of year. It's hunting season, you know. Okay. Okay. As opposed to poaching season, which is all year round for them high hills types, not like us respectable valley types. Folks have to look up their false teeth around them McCoy kids. We're gonna look at a book. So this kind of looks like butter. Doesn't this look like butter? Not really. Looks more like honey. Looks more like root beer. But anyway, it's embossed. It's gold. More mustard. Well, you know, I'm not doing anything, so let me see if I can find you a mustard colored book. Well, wait. Let me run this one first. Butter with a bit of algae. Do you have a copy of Anne of Green Gables? Probably. Paperback or hardback? Because this is the library, and I'm the librarian today. Because when I picked library, it didn't occur to me that I don't have a library voice at all. But I was like, maybe I'll sell some books. You want another story? You want another story? No, you're too loud. You have a volume button, Tina. You want another story? Let's see. What can we tell? There's not a lot. I mean, that really is the highlight from. So, you guys remember I'm looking for a hardback of Anne of Green Gables. Okay, I will look for that. So, remember Ann Landers or Dear Abby or whatever? This is Ask Back Swamp Annie. Yeah, I don't have an inside voice. Dear Annie, my husband wants boys, but so far we've only had girls. My brother has 5 strapping boys, and he gives my Jimmy a right rough old time about it, and I don't know what to do. What should I do? Worried wife. Back Swamp Annie ponders this a moment and responds, Come on, girl. Do I have to spell it out? Go on out and whoop it up with your brother. I'm not kidding. Yeah, it says that. Dear Annie, how do you get blood out of wallpaper fast? P.S. It was an accident. I swear on a Bible it was. Anonymous. Back Swamp Annie ponders this a moment and says, Forget the blood. Next time, hide the body better. Sheriff Hobbs has been looking for you for days, buddy. And by the way, he says thanks for putting a return address on your letter. It is so fun in this barn. Yeah. Okay. Let's try to sell something. What can we sell? This one's cool. This is a perfect segue. I promise. Let's see. I'm pushing the pre-bid button just for kicks. Ha ha ha. 1906 antique leather bound The Bible Story. Volume 5, lots of songs, and this was owned by my grandmother. Her name's in it. And it's all glossy pages. So this is like the perfect thing to frame poems and stuff. And the illustrations and artwork are mind-blowing. Look at this beautiful book. See it as a riser or see its content. It's running. It's running. You guys have 22 more minutes with me, and then we're moving on to homemade holidays or somebody like that. Thank you for looking at my Bible book. Let's do some more randoms. Random. This one's pretty awesome. When's the last time you saw Oh, I'm so glad, Circle Sisters. I'm an only child, so I'm really good at entertaining myself. This is the coolest version of Huckleberry Finn I think I have ever seen in my entire life. Look at the end papers. The end papers are wild. This is a really, really old version. It is published by Whitman. I have no idea the year because it's all Roman numerals, and I learned that in school, but it didn't stick. So this is running. Unbelievable, awesome Huckleberry Finn. You could use it as a riser if you wanted to, but it's a little busy. So hard to be decor with Huckleberry Finn. All right. Zebby, you're a Cancer, right? We're going to give you your horoscope. Zebby, you're a Cancer, right? Is she still here? Who's a Cancer? She's still here. Yes, but how do you know that? Because we talked about it in your show. We talked about birthdays. I'm a Leo. Hello. Here's your horoscope. Bubba's homegrown horoscope. Cancer. I write this every week, but this sign is doomed. Doomed, I tell you. They say it's crabs, but I say it's the devil's eradicator. Give up. Not kidding. Not kidding. I swear to God, that's what it says. Who else wants their horoscope from Bubba? Anybody want a horoscope from Bubba? Here's mine. Leo. This is the sign of the mighty lion. And we all know that lion is a sin. Turn yourself in with those filthy plague carrying cancer crabs and go jump into a bog. All right. Well, let's get a little more information from Back Swamp Annie, shall we? Hey, Annie. My neighbor down the road keeps borrowing stuff and not giving it back. Can you tell I was a theater kid? I was totally a theater kid. I was the cowardly lion in The Wizard of Oz, my freshman year in high school. Now he's getting my second best shotgun, and he says he's gonna return it next week. But that's what he said about the can opener, and I never saw it again. When I told him this, he got rude and forced me off his property. I'm so mad, I'm thinking about accidentally driving over his mailbox. Maybe his porch, too. Should I? Jay Wilson. Dear Jay Wilson, sure, why not? Just hope that he can't read this column. Wah, wah, wah. If you're just joining, what kind of library? Yeah, right? I don't. If you're just joining, we're reading from something I found in a book because nobody seems to be buying my books. So I'm just going to entertain you for 18 more minutes. And it's called The Hixton Hog, the Adult Redneck Daily from Tuesday, April 1st, 1997. We have one more column from Back Swamp Annie here. Dear Annie, my pa is marrying my second cousin, even though he knows that I've been sweet on her since we was kids. Help! What do I do? Jealous. Dear Jealous, does she have any sisters? Yeah, that just happened. What else can we sell? Or not sell? I've got paperbacks. You want to see some paperbacks? We can do paperbacks. Pin. Let's see. We have a old children's book, ABC book by CB Falls. All kinds of illustrations that could just be framed if you wanted to. 4 to 5 colors in the whole book, and that's running. Don't know when it's from. Can't read that. That's too small. I'm not a very good librarian. 1923. Oh, it's done. Okay. Next. How about this one? Stories about giants, witches, dragons, and to read out loud. This is a weekly reader. We are on the Full House Raid Train, hosted by Yellow Fox. I am the library, but it got real quiet. So I just started doing random stuff. Okay, this isn't a paperback. This is a hardcover. This one, I love the color of this one. Zebby, the color is kind of cool on this one. So this is really, really orange. The Story Road, Easy Growth in Reading, and it's got bunnies on it. It's not butter yellow. It's got cool end papers with anthropomorphic animals. I said that word good. 1940. And there are lots and lots and lots of illustrations in this book. All anthropomorphic illustrations. Great, great book. And that is running. The Story Road. Look at the bunnies. Rough crowd, rough crowd. Okay. New story. Arabian Nights and Other Stories. Merry Christmas to Richard Betlam from Grandma Betlam, December 25th, 1925. This is my favorite. I want to frame it. I don't understand it, but the title under the picture is The Table, the Ass, and the Stick. The Table, the Ass, and the Stick. I hope you guys are looking through my shop and trying to find something that you want. Well, that's actually kind of a long story. We don't have enough time for that one. We only have 13 minutes. Girl, you don't even know. You don't even know some of the stuff that I have found here. Let's see what else we got. I know. Let's do this. Let's just click the button and run it, and you get choice. Look at all these amazing books. We got Web of Honey. We got Indian Life in Town and Country. Very green. Do not lick the old green books. They are toxic. This one still has a cover. Don Marquis. Variety of People, this one's called. But if you actually open this one up, very cool color. And it's one with a book plate. The book plates are cool. This one's blue and orange. See the blue and orange? Can you see it? Do you love it? Great book. Unmasking Wall Street. Any manga? I'd have to look that up. So I have 40 feet by 8 feet high by 1 foot wide of bookshelves. in this barn. And then you turn the corner and you come back another 12 feet, and that's how many books I have. So I could do book shows forever. This one's cool. Herself talks with women concerning themselves. Now, this one is actually really, really cool. It's written by a doctor. E.B. Lowry was a doctor in 1929. I actually want to sit down. You come help me. You come help me, and then I'll come help you. Prepare my barn for me to sell. You mean like making the room? That actually sounds really fun. Too bad you're halfway across the country. Here's my next set. Choose one. We have The Snatch, which is a red book. We have The Daughter of... Ooh, that would be cool. The Daughter of Jairus by Paul Fox. We have, look at all the cool embossing on this one. American Beginnings in Europe. It's all dark blue and it's like green letters. Yeah, Donna, come. Here's one. It's called A History of the World. Earliest Peoples. This one, look at how they wrote in calligraphy back then. Freaking love it. So this is a sample book. To Mr. Fred, blah, blah, blah. Even if you can read cursive, you can't always read cursive. With compliments of the publisher, this sample is sent in the hope that its merit may warrant more than passing notice. Criticism, whether favorable or unfavorable, will be highly appreciated. So this is a sample that went from a publisher to another publisher. It's called A History of the World, Earliest Peoples. It's from 1899. And this is A Valley of the Tigris and Euphrates from 6,000 years ago. And the book is designed for you to open up the map and lay it out and have the map open the whole time you're reading the book. And this has got some great illustrations in it too. Look at that. Yeah. Library might not have been the best choice. Just saying. Or loading, more than 2 hours before the show might have been helpful. This one's cool. Look at all the critters. Munching Peter and Other Stories. B.R. Buckingham. Illustrations by Marguerite Benjamin. Ooh, pretty graphics. This would be great for scrapbooking with if you hate the book. Great graphics. And that's pretty much why she collected all these books. Was she wanted to do stuff with the graphics. Some of them, hey Christina, yeah, this one's a I've been reading stories. Oh, we gotta read your horoscope. You want to hear your horoscope? What's your sign? Get out my handy dandy Virgo. Bubba's homegrown horoscope. Virgo. This is the sign your daughter keeps telling you she is, but she's probably a Leo, considering how she gets whenever those salesmen come around. But I don't really understand Bubba. All right, breaking news. Foreigners sighted at the sewage plant. Keep your toilet seat down. Are they planning to take over? Have they finally arrived? You know who we mean. Foreigners. City folk. Here to buy up everything you own and turn it into a strip mall. Jed Mudtussle, night watchman over the old treatment plant, says that he's seen them slinking around at night, obviously planning something. Them brutes had to be 8 or 10 feet tall, but it was the little disgusting ones that was the final straw, said Mudtussle. I went for my shotgun, but when I turned around, they were gone. There was some funny splatting noises down in the main tank. But heck, I ain't about to fire off a gun around those things, set off the gas, and boom, right through the pearly gates. What am I going to do? There's an illustration. Look at her. Woo-hoo! Could these invaders now be lurking in the pipes under downtown Hickston? Authorities, Mudtussle and 2 dogs who refuse to go near the main outlet down by the creek, say yes. Down in the system? Sure, I reckon that's where they gotta go, all right. Makes me glad I never did pay for a new fangled indoor shit house. Bookends would have been a great idea. I do have bookends. I have a lot of bookends. We have 5 minutes to go, y'all. And we are on a raid train, and my room was an absolute flop. Nobody wants books. So it's okay. How about this one? Random poll. Let's do some more. It's already on the screen. Growing roses. Growing beautiful roses. This has a very, very old, ancient Goodwill sticker on it because my mom was a Goodwill junkie. We always flip through the pages because that's how we find good, cool things like this. Good Lord. Let's see what else we got up here. 1970s book. Oop, this one's a paperback. The world history book again. Hold everything. I might sell something today. Hold on. World of history. I got this one's history. This one's history. This one's history. Is it one of these? Is it one of these? It is? Oh my God. I'm gonna make a sale. I'm gonna make a sale. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, I don't know which one, so pick it. It's running. Yes! Where's my bell? Where's the damn bell? I'm ready. I'm ready. I am ready. You don't behave this way in a library. I made a sale on this train. Hey, it's my library. Now you need to tell me which book, honey. Which book? You guys are the best. Breaking all the rules for a library. History of the world. That's this one. This one's the sample one. This one's very, very cool. Oh, collectibles, not clutter. Thank you. Thank you for making it worth it for me to get up at 6:30 this morning, go to work 2 hours early to be on this train. Mwah! All right, I'm going to run them again. I'm doing it. I'll do whatever you say. Anything you say, I will do it. I'm running them again. You can pick anything. Anything that I've shown. Oh my God. 2 sales. I wish I hadn't have sold that car horn. Which one would you like, my dear? You're in the spotlight, sweetheart. It's all about you today. American Beginnings in Europe for 300, Alex. And I think we need to raid. Wait, everyone's out. Do we have to go? Shit. Tamra, where am I going? I think it's homemade something. That was epic. I'm so happy. I am so happy. I'm going to send you so many damn books in your box because you were my only customer. You be quiet, babes. Because you were my only customer today. So now I have a feeling of what you like. And, it's Monday. So our things reset. Our label adjustments, Handmade Holidays. That's it. You guys stay on the train. No idea what room you're going into, but you're going to have a super awesome blast. And keep your chin up and just keep doing it. Just keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And sometimes you will get a sale. You'll make a new friend. I'm going to be late because I can't multitask. Shh. Hold on. Handmade Holidays. Got to focus. I'm doing it. I'm typing it in. Handmade. There she is. She's got 5 people, you guys. Throw a whole bunch of emojis like thousands of people just came into the room because, man, it is freaking exciting. Do it. Emojis everywhere. Just light it up. Make the chat go crazy. That's all we need. That's all we need as sellers to keep going.